Hi guys, I'm John Picarello, co-founder of Lions Pride Leadership Company, and today I want to talk to you about staying the course. And in this post-COVID environment, staying the course is so important because there are so many variables. And having people come back to work as business begin to reopen and making the plans and not really knowing what the future holds and what the outcome as the post-COVID-19 season, as I would call it, plays out. So 3 things I want to look at in staying the course, and that is to define and to identify and to strategize. And those are the 3 things moving forward. So hopefully during that time that you were able to do those 3 or get an idea and play that out. So first, define, and that is leaders' responsibility is to define reality. So define the reality that your situation, what it is to you, because it's going to be different for every person. So define the reality, be able to break it down and explain it so your staff can understand it. Your leadership team and your staff, they need to be able to wrap their minds around where they stand. And that's a settling factor. When you're able to define the reality, break it down to its simplest form, explain it, then you'll get a buy-in, because people function better when they know where they stand and what they're up against. So once you define the reality, then you're going to identify the challenges, because in defining the reality, you'll understand the issues. So what challenges do those issues present you and your company? So having to draw out a plan and identify precisely what you need to do in the order of priority. What do you need to do now? What are you going to be looking at possibly in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months? And begin to map that out and strategize with your team. So once you have identified what you're going to be doing 30 days, 60 days, 90 days out, now you have a plan before you, and the reality begins to coincide with the vision you have, because I hope you're following your values when you're doing this. And your team will be able to respond better to the issues because they see how it relates to the challenges in moving your vision forward, even in a post-COVID-19. So what happens next is the strategy. When you're strategizing, get into who will be doing what. Assign people their responsibilities and who will be working with them. And are they part of the 30-day, part of the 60-day, part of the 90-day time frame that you have? And begin to set their agenda, and then have these posting for the rest of your company so that people know who's doing what, where they're at. Track their progress. Accountability is very important at this time. And see how they're going if you're on time. And once you do that, you will begin to have these team meetings where it won't be, oh, what's the future going to hold? It'll be more about the progress you're making and going step by step. So strategizing gives you an edge because it gives them a place to focus, and they're not distracted what's on the evening news, not distracted with the latest thing that's happening, because there's so much information out there we can be distracted from our vision, from our purpose. But when you have define the reality and you begin to identify your plans and strategize those plans, the only thing left to do then is stay the course. So if you stay the course because you're focused and you know what you need to do the next 30 days, and when that's up, you know what to do the following 30 days, that's the 60-day plan. And then you'll know what you need to do for the 90 days. So sit back and ask yourself, where do you want to be 1 year from now? When COVID-19 is in the rearview mirror, but the process of moving away from it is still in play, and you might be dealing with some issues from it. So begin to ask yourself, where do you want to be a year from now? And if you will do that, especially that strategizing part, and staying the course, you'll find yourself in about 6 months ahead of the curve, because there are many organizations are still trying to assess where they stand. And that's not where you want to be 30 days from now. You already want to be moving forward, enacting a plan, and making the adjustments as they go forward. And that's how you stay the course. So I hope this helps you. And until next time, stay the course. Keep your vision current. And watch out for your people. Thank you. Talk to you next time.